Hi everybody, I'm Kim and I just wanted to share with you that I'm going to attempt to let my hair go gray and be a little more natural. I have been coloring the roots for, I don't know, probably 10 years or so. Um, because of the gray, it's a lot worse now than when it had started about 10 years ago. So it's Sunday and we didn't really do much today to stuff around the house, so before I take a shower or if I'm doing work around the house, this is kind of what I just wear on my hair. I wish I could wear it all the time because then it would make it easier to go gray, but I work in an office and it's not exactly professional and appropriate to wear a little bandana thing at work all day. But this is what I like to wear. My hair's a little shorter, so it's not quite long enough for a ponytail or anything like that. Okay, so normally what I do is part it towards the middle, maybe just a little bit off center, and really the gray, I don't know, sometimes it looks worse than others, but it's not really that bad right now. I think it's worse whenever I'm on day two um, of a hair wash, so I just washed my hair yesterday, so this is day two. It doesn't look so bad when I wash it and it's clean, but it's that day after. But it's probably been um, 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks since I last had the new growth done. And it's just the new growth, so they really just do a little bit through each of, um, through my scalp and at the hairline. So probably the most part of the gray is right around this area. So I've decided that in order to, number one, save a little money, it's not that expensive because I do go to the local school of cosmetology. So it's 28 bucks each time I go in once a month, every 5, 6 weeks, something like that. So it's not just about the cost, but it's also, I just want to simplify and I'm tired of just getting my hair colored. And some people probably think it's crazy. I'm only 46, so it's not like I'm in my 60s or my 70s, but I'm going to try it. And if I don't like it or if it drives me crazy being the gray too much, then I'll color it and I'll go back to doing it how I used to do. So you can see a little bit of the gray. I don't know how much the light is going to reflect and really show. But again, it's probably a little worse right around here. So you can see the new growth there, some grays underneath. It's not that noticeable. My plan for the slow starting to go gray is I don't want to just go cold turkey. So what I'm going to do is I've had my eye on this Root Touch Up product that's really designed just to do your roots and then the hairline. So, and probably really it's designed to go in and do all of your roots, kind of like what I have done at the cosmetology school. They just do the new growth. I don't have all of it. It's probably been a year and a half since I've had all of my hair completely colored. And mostly, I mean, the only reason I really do it is to cover that new growth, the gray and the new growth. So what this package looks like is, looking out here, you have a little tray like this, and you have this little bottle of the color activation lotion, and then you have this tube, and this is the color, the permanent color, and then you have this little brush that you part your hair with this in. This is the tip, and then this is what you're using to brush on the color. So here's my plan. Might be a little bit more of a section than this. So maybe about this much. And I'll even it up more when I actually get to the steps. So you color. You put the root cover on here, and then you're just going to slowly split it down. Do that little section. Do a little section at a time until you get through your little divided up part. And then I'll probably also do a little bit right around the hairline. So then I'll have to part it. I'll have to do kind of a deeper part than I normally would do to keep in this section. So that way, when I style my hair, I'm parting it, and then this will all be the colored part that won't show gray. But everything, for example, under here, that's gray is going to grow out here. And then this side, I'm going to let this gray just grow out, this grow out on the underneath. And then I don't know exactly how long it'll take. I'm guessing anywhere from 6 months to maybe a year, maybe longer, I don't know. I'll keep repeating this process with just doing the roots in this section. And then eventually at some point, all this underneath will be grown out and gray so much that when I'm ready to transition, I leave this side alone. I part over to this side, and at which time this will be gray, mostly grown out. Hopefully it'll be around here. And then that'll make for an easier transition, and eventually it'll gray up a little longer, and then at some point I'll just shorten my hair to meet the gray. So we'll see how that's going to work. I'm going to get the mixture ready, and then I'll come back. The color and the cream lotion into the little plastic tray. Have my gloves on, and then I'm just going to stir this around with the brush. And kind of parted out my hair a little bit, and by no means am I a professional hairstylist or anything. This is just something that I want to try. See if I can get it to work. I'm hopeful that I picked the right shade that will match my previous salon color that I've had on. But again, that's mostly, the salon color I think has mostly faded because it has been probably 5, 6, maybe 7 weeks since I've been into the salon for my touch-up. And again, I've only been getting just the roots, the new growth on my touch-up for the last probably 1.5 years or so. All right, so I think I've got that pretty well mixed. This is what it's going to look like mixed. Okay, and you just mix it with the little brush that came with it. Okay, so I'm just going to brush it in. And I don't like there to be a line where you can clearly tell that the color meets up. So sometimes there's a line right around here. I don't like that, so I'm just going to fan it a little bit more. Just split that off a little bit. Do the next section. I think I'm going to try to divide this a little bit better and maybe clip this part back that I'm not going to be coloring, just to kind of get it out of the way and so I don't accidentally start moving too far over. So I'll be right back. All right. So clip this back so that I'll remember not to do this side, and then hopefully the side that I am doing won't get too mixed in with that. All right, so we'll do this little section here. It's a little difficult to maneuver the brush, but I think that's more about because I'm wearing the gloves. I've pretty much done the section that I wanted to color, so it's around this section right here. What I like about the Root Touch Up color, this is Clairol Root Touch Up, nice and easy, and it matches shade 6A Light Ash Brown, which is kind of what my hair is. I hope it matches, but if not, it's just hair. It'll grow out. Anyway, I think it should be pretty close. But what I've done that, and then I want to just do a little bit of the hairline so that that part of the gray is not real noticeable, at least for a little while. Okay, so even if my part does kind of get off a little bit on this other side, maybe it won't be as noticeable that it's the gray. But what I like about it is that it's not a huge portion of the color, so I don't feel like I'm wasting a lot of the color. Like sometimes when you get the full size permanent color in a box from the store, sometimes if you were just going to do this with that full size color, then you're going to have a lot of leftover, and I don't like to have a lot of waste or leftover. So that's why I like this smaller portion. I don't know how the price compares. This was probably $8. I haven't used the store-bought color because I've had the salon color for the last several years anyway, at least 7 or 8 years. But I feel like I'm not wasting as much since it's just this smaller portion. I'll do a little bit more here. I like to kind of fan in the color so that I don't get this abrupt line that where this is color and this is not. I kind of like to try to blend it in. Hopefully that'll work if it's a similar shade. So I have a little bit of waste. I'm okay with that though. It's not very much. So I'm just going to secure that. And I'll wrap the gloves around this little bowl thing so that it doesn't leak out and make a mess in the trash. So I've kind of just taken the gloves and wrapped around that little bowl. Put that in the box. The other tube in the bottle in the box. So the instructions say wait 10 minutes and then rinse it out. So I'm going to wait 10 minutes, rinse it out, jump in the shower, wash my hair, rinse it out, all that good stuff. And then we'll see how it looks after that. All right, so I've rinsed my hair, just got out of the shower from doing that. Close the door here. I'm going to put in my leave-in conditioner that I like to have in here. That just makes it to where it's not real tangly. All right. Comb in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going a little deeper than I normally would with my part. Go in to get my hair cut next time. I'm going to have them kind of angle my bangs a little more because normally, like I said, I usually part to the center or just slightly off center. So that's how my bangs are currently cut. But now that I'm going to style it with this deep part for a while, I'll have them fix my bangs to where they're a little bit better, maybe angled a little bit or something. All right, so I'm going to dry my hair and then I'll be back. Okay, so my hair is mostly dry. I don't like to make it too crispy dry. And normally, it's Sunday, so normally I don't dry or style my hair in any manner over the weekend unless we're going somewhere. And then I'll usually dry it and maybe straighten it or give it a little bit of curl or something. But it's Sunday evening, so I'm not too worried about it. And looks pretty good. The lighting in here is not the best, but I'm definitely not seeing as much gray as there was before. Okay, so that's where I didn't do this section over here. So we can still see some gray there. So again, that looks pretty good. It's hard to tell from the lighting. Usually I can't really tell until I get ready to leave in the car the next day. And of course, the lighting is better out there. But it's looking pretty good. I could even do my normal part, just slightly off center there. But I think I'll stay with the deep part. So that's another section that I had colored, touched up. Okay, so now we're getting into the area that I did not, and I definitely still see some gray in there. So far I think it looks good. So I will check back probably next time it's ready to do the roots, so probably in a month or so, 4, 5, 6 weeks, something like that. And then we'll see how that worked out. I'm interested to know how long the root color is going to last, because again, I've never done just the roots from the store, from the box from the store. So we'll see. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you want to see other updates. Thanks. Bye.